protection is increasingly discussed as an important part of humanitarian assistance. But what is it, and what does it mean for WFP? WFP provides assistance to communities affected by conflict, natural disasters, and extreme poverty. In these contexts, people who are hungry are often also vulnerable to protection risks that affect their food security, such as violence, discrimination, or abuse. In the past, WFP was not always aware of its role in mitigating protection risks. For instance, it might have conducted a distribution without thinking about whether people would face attacks on the way to the distribution sites. But now, WFP has a protection policy in place. For WFP, protection means providing food assistance in a way that does not increase protection risks for affected people. Instead, food assistance should contribute to people's safety, dignity, and integrity. The first element of WFP's approach to protection is safety. WFP should consider whether program sites are located in areas that are safe for people to get to, whether asset creation activities have sufficient safety measures in place, and whether the choice of transfer modality, such as food or cash, might affect people's exposure to risk. The second key element of WFP's approach is dignity. Providing assistance in a dignified manner means treating people with respect. WFP's interventions should never humiliate people or treat them as mere objects of charity. Instead, assistance should support people's own food security and nutrition strategies, and be designed taking into account their opinions and wishes. The third element of WFP's approach to protection is integrity. People have different needs, capacities, and constraints that we have to take into account. People should be able to benefit equally from our assistance, and no one should be discriminated against. We also need to consider what other rights need to be fulfilled in order for people to meet their food and nutrition needs in a sustainable manner. In some cases, food assistance activities can also directly address protection risks. For instance, we can provide food assistance that complements protection programs, such as supporting the reintegration of ex-child soldiers. When food insecurity is the root cause of protection risks, such as human trafficking or child labor, we can directly reduce these risks by providing families with assistance. Looking beyond our own operations, a final way that WFP can contribute to protection is through advocacy and coordination. WFP's significant field presence means that it is often uniquely placed to observe protection risks in the field. It should refer protection issues to the right actors, and, where appropriate, use its influence to help promote a stronger protection response. If you want to better integrate protection in your work, here are a few things you can do to get started. Read WFP's protection policy. Identify a protection focal point in your country office and access expertise at the regional bureau or headquarters level. Undertake a protection analysis to understand the risks and potential mitigating measures. Then, you'll be well on your way to integrating protection and contributing to the safety, dignity, and integrity of the people we serve.